Leave it to me.
We're going to hunt.
Let me weave you a verse. Can't handle your drink.
Keep back!
Time to act. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter. By royal decree. Toodaloo.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
Let's go.
Just sharpen my spear.
Sure.
Oz, reveal thyself. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gawak.
I will have order. Turning disc.
No, my sword. By royal decree. Wings of darkness, come, sever night from... Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Time for retribution! Order guide you.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
Stabilize!
Witness the power of Rain outlines your fate.
Solidify!
Ring cutter.
This is order.
No, my sword! Huh? Witness the power of Gawak!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Gather. Retribution!
No, my sword! Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Come on, don't keep me waiting.
Silly churl, Billy churl, sit.
We're going to hunt.
I'll bring my seasonings. Leave it to me.
We're going to hunt.
body and mind. Rain cutter.
Think you can bully me? Diana Special! Here, Oz reveals a...
Time to... Witness the power of Gugwa.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Is it time for me to join you?
By royal decree, no, my soul. Upward.
Think you can bully me? Shake it and stir! Look at you, Bootown! Time to go! This isn't good!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Silly. When the sun...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty.
Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, price. Gosh, dandelions think about this deal. Snow.
Witness the power of Gua. Huh?
Oz revealed. Oh, what a cute treasure coffin! If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
No, my sword! Ring cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Diana special! I'm here!
I see dark.
No, my sword!
I will end you. Let's end this quickly.
Odds revealed by...
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines.
Shaken and stirred! Cross over!
Let's end this quickly. This isn't good.
By royal decree!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let me weave you a verse.
Look at you, Foozhound! Odds revealed by... See? Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Finished.
Phew! Go!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Shaken and stirred by royal decree! Huh? Jackpots! Odds reveal thyself! Jackpots! Go! action! Huh. 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 Time to go! See? By royal decree. Diana special. Let's go.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Wings of darkness. Come. Step. Oz revealed by go. See? Huh? Cross over. Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured. Gosh. Huh? Yeah.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! Okay, I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shin Yue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business, I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adept...
Are you here to buy some herbs?
I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it! Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baishu? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of.
Okay then. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite...
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect...
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him. Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters.
Okay. Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? Oh, so...
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be...
Really? Let Paimon see! Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, and now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy...
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful. sword!
No rest for the wicked.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Ring! Higher, higher! Hands on fire!
By ordinance divine! Transfiguration! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. Witness the power of Puhua!
This realm is no home for a princess. Is everyone okay? Look! The Cilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Look at you, Foozle! Cross over! See?
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter, know my sword!
By royal decree!
Take your true form!
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Shake it and stir!
Know my sword! Witness the power of Puhua!
Oz revealed by...
Do your master's bidding!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look. handle your drink.
Rain cutter.
By royal decree. Cross
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rain outlines your fate.
Shaking and stirred.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain out. By ordinance divine. Manifest. Obey.
Oz, reveal thyself. Think you can bully me? Look at you, Booth.
Rain cutter.
Time to go. Midnight Phantasmagoria. One shall descend once again.
Transfiguration. My will embodied. In your dreams. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
By royal decree. Look, over there! Could that be the sunset Vermilionite? Huh? Is this it? Is this the sun? It's so huge! That's true!
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal.
Wow, Shenhe.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? But if we...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right. You gotta be extra careful when lifting.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhua able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself?
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your...
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be—
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But I have
Okay then, Miss Secretary.
In truth, it is if everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua, just now on the way over,
Oh,
what kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised,
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode.
Well, Byron said that there...
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place.
You can't do that. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right? Seriously, don't punish yourself.
Okay.
Great! Now... Phew! With the wind.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors. So business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is... Here are your keys.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's any. Let's buy one for Shenhua too.
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. Mm-hmm.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and say hi.
One trusts you have met Shen-He. So
far, so good. Yeah.
naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen-He to some degree.
Cool. So calling her Shen-He feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen-He have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adeptus...
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen-He is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon...
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with,
Yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. One first found Shen-He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one inside was Shen-He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
that sounds...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shen-He might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradual.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen-He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have... It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen-He's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift.
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of what Ningguang once made a bold assertion, that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, let us conclude our conversation here for today.
Hey! So, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in—
Great! Well, but before we do that, after all... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey, person...
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new
One moment. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies.
Shenhua.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plaustrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for some—
Wow. So it looks—
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The plaustrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some lead. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult.
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's—
Wonderful. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
okay. By the way, what question are you—
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called?
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote— It's called The— Si-
Rain outlines your face.
Visitor, so business is...
All three of us managed one of... I have...
Down. Lady.
Silly girl.
Phew. Go!
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yun. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like my... So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, the types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied...
No, we were...
Sure. Well, if I remember correctly, it could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some event... of course, it's...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly, I hear the view there. Perhaps it can give... Huh? I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at no wonder the legend of the Divine Damsel. What's the story about? It's the story of a girl. Cool. I hear the legend first arose in that village. The wife was at the vile and vicious monster. What a nasty piece! But the monster was just while they were discussing whose child. No. Unbeknownst to anybody else, her extraordinary ability, and so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air.
I really like this story, but I personally I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention...
I think it's a great...
Well, it sure inspired Paimon!
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Whoop. This should be enough star sponge iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium. I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there? Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you... Huh. Hello, sir. We were just... Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin...
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman, if that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can... This place is deserted now. No.
Huh? You know this guy? Thank you, kind sir. We'll go... Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe. Okay. Then let's see what we can find in this village. Huh. What's this? So, now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age, so that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with... According to this text, the divine damsel from... And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not... Oh. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved... If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life. Go! So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent... His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife. Still, I do want... We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
basically, we need to go to the... Let's go back and tell
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adept. I was a very close friend of your... I bring flowers back.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped, there is nothing he wouldn't have done for him.
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. So if you ask me how I feel...
It must have been so tough.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how...
Let's go.
Miss Shenhe, there's something just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation...
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think...
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else be...
Huh? Wanna come?
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Huh?
Oh.
So...
This is some top quality ore you found. Guess now it's my
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go. Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the...
I'll sort that out.
Oh?
Yes. I have been training with the Adept. When we first met, I told you. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some adept. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too... Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
But without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths...
Thank you. So, Master Zhang,
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts...
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you they're...
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead.
What a bummer. Phew.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, all three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the prostrate yet!
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou?
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will...
All right, then. Guess we'll head on. This has been a...
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh, what?
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a...
Thank you. But I don't...
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-life...
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. It always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy that. In short, everyone needs...
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn.
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget it's not going to be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou, Ningguang.
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity, and I hope that you can all witness. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepta.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
Electric wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death,
We'll help too! I'm here.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Oz revealed.
Transfiguration!
Cross over!
Unleash!
No, my sword! Ring cutter!
By royal decree!
My will embodied! Take your true form! No, my sword!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Can't keep my eyes open.
Transfiguration! Cryo incarnate!
Oz revealed.
Witness the power of...
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Body and mind. No, my sword! My will embodied! Manifest!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back. I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect... Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an...
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have...
Thank you.
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millelith.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance...
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things... If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last. Hence, on balance.
While the position...
Shenhe, hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has...
Yes, I feel happier than I...
In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no...
Oh, fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact...
Rain outlines your fate.
Wow! It's Paimon's first time attending a...
All of you here are those who don't drink.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be...
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited.
Hey, look!
神女劈冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。知道为敌人不是，自有知音多情字。功名烈烈见了心，只知不操心。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the divine damsel of the play has an ending, but life goes on.
Thank you.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for. Let me pull up a chair, all right? We'll all have...
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Hey!
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down. That stretch feels good.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter.
Shake it and stir! By royal decree! Think you can bully me?
Time to go!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever my...
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Oz, reveal! By royal decree...
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter.
Cross over! changing my seasoning.
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Things are about to get dicey.
Booba, get them!
Here comes the catch.
Freeze! Dodge your frostbite.
Nice and spicy!
Gotcha.
Dodge this!
You're toast!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.